We acquired her sister. Merc got murked. Time to take care of business.
It is
a big tower of evil.
Yeah, it is a big level, but because we start literally down here in the basement and we end at the top.
Now that we're on this tower level, I think it's time to have Alex take the reins for once. Congratulations, Alex. You're playing now.
Yeah, let me just like grab the controller.
Through time and space.
I remember there being something through that, but I guess maybe not. Let's see.
I think they could have done more with the idea that the rat is like Faith's spirit animal, and she sees them in crucial moments.
So, Life is Strange, Mirror's Edge?
Yeah, something like that.
The rat is her Patronus.
Mirror's Edge is strange. In twist, she was a rat all along.
Can you get up there to your left?
I mean, rats do kind of move all along, all over the city. They can go anywhere. I'm starting to see this analogy.
Do you want me to look it up?
No. Oh, I see. Okay, I was at the wrong spot. I knew there was something that... It just turns out I was in the wrong place to do it. There we go.
Nicely done.
If the game does do one thing really well, it is give you a sense that you're building up a skill set and going from simple puzzles of, you know, first you're just, I gotta climb, I gotta jump, I gotta climb, I gotta jump, to, okay, I have to jump and then do a U-turn on the wall, or I have to wall run and then jump, or something like that. Yeah. And by the end of the game, you're doing like, alright, I'm gonna wall run, jump, grab the thing, jump off the thing, wall run again, and then jump again, and that's how I get over there.
It does it reasonably well.
I do like this music, too.
But on the other hand,
this is the best song in the game.
From a modern perspective, and not from a AAA perspective, we really take that kind of thing for granted.
I guess.
Like, it doesn't do it well enough to stand out in, like, the miniature games.
Okay. Oh, damn. They shot me in the back while I was melee fighting. That seems...
I wish I could say that I like the whole soundtrack, but this song is good. I like this. The other song from the other week, not good. Do not like.
I feel like if this EA made this game today, you'd have an adversary named Doubt. Back then, their main thing was just not giving a shit. These days, their main thing is making it look like they're smarter than they actually are. I say they, I don't actually, I guess I don't know if EA, I couldn't cite any direct examples. I'm just sort of referring to the state of game writing in general. Like, the days are almost gone with games writing where you can look like you just don't give a shit.
Oh, that poor guy.
I guess we're going this way. That is some no good.
We remember. Think about it.
These trucks, man, it's fucking spooky. Okay, quick, stow away in that truck. Wait till the driver comes.
I'm really confused. I don't remember where to go here. I thought it was back in the second level of the parking garage, but I guess not. Do I just have
Follow the red thing.
Oh, okay. There we go. Hit the button. Oh, that was not the...
Did you just catch that moment there where the bullet hole appeared on the wall right in front of you? Like, think about that. You're staring at a wall, and a bullet hole appears directly at chest level in front of you. I guess what I'm saying is Faith has died so many times in this game that she's just become a ghost.
There we go. The newest threat to children running.
That's always fun.
Security firm Pirandello Kruger have been authorized to draft in more units until Kate Connors is secured.
Hey Glitch, it's time for your favorite character.
Yes.
Gun guy!
finally see
Gun
him in
guy!
action.
I love gun guy!
Good work.
Look at him
Really?
holding
Does he
his
point
guns.
guns at you?
He's never looked more like a rejected
Look at
John
his-
Woo character.
Oh.
Yes! Yeah!
Weren't these your guys?
No, they're PKs. Pirandello Kruger. Private security.
You know those holsters are in now. They're very fashionable. People put their phones
So this is
in
a
them.
this is a game where a police lieutenant
You were right about it.
cold cock murders two private security dudes.
They needed a CPF cop to look like Pope's killer. No
Oh,
time
also
to-
remember that part where we rescued Kate? Well, she's been unrescued.
It's where they've taken Kate. I'll
Again, I have to
contact
say,
you
for a game that's
I'll hold them off.
like incorporates living people so infrequently,
No.
their person models are really good.
It's the only in-engine cutscene.
There's like
I'm just
there's
glad
like
that
a
we got
small
to see Gun
handful.
Guy do his thing. He's my
Aren't you
favorite
glad you stuck
character.
it out?
He's your favorite character in like all of video games, isn't he?
Pretty much. He's my spirit animal. You know, Faith has a rat and I have him. And he's pointing a gun at me and somebody else.
Animals. If people in real life don't have spirit animals, they just have like MySpace avatars. Who was your avatar in MySpace in 2007?
Button. I
do
really
love that
wonder what this
effect.
game would be like if you took the time to just kill everybody.
I mean, the elevator door shouldn't open now, but I love that effect.
Yeah.
It'd actually be really hilarious if the doors just didn't open and you're sitting there in panic, and then somebody on the lower level just pushes the elevator down button. Like a handyman starts
believe this is
straightening
the
out the
sniper
bullet dents
section.
with the suction cup.
Yeah, so we're not in the computer room yet, right? We have the rooftop foray with snipers.
No, yeah, the computer room is like right below the end of the game. Oh yeah, this part.
Faith, are you reading me? I'm in the security room, tracking you on the cameras. Get out of the
Okay.
elevator, they're coming.
There was an elevator there.
What?
So
It's
Man,
elevators are environmental hazards in this game.
There should be an entrance to the ventilation system somewhere in there. It'll take you outside, but you should be able to...
I do love that the game kind of has this like proto chillwave soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's not
Why
really
couldn't the whole game have
chillwave,
it?
but
A lot of this game's music would not sound hugely out of place in a Hotline Miami game, honestly.
No.
I don't know. I feel like Hotline Miami music generally has a bit more edge to it than this. There are a few exceptions.
Yeah, like a lot of
ambient
the
chill wave.
Yeah, I've been like I listen to the soundtrack a lot, and it has a surprising amount of tracks, much like this one. Just for like little
Oh,
moments.
come on.
The dialogue moments have a lot of like that kind of music.
It's interesting. They brought back this is Solar Fields, and they brought back Solar Fields to compose
what?
Catalyst
This is
soundtrack
Solar
as well.
Fields.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I love Solar Fields.
Which explains why you like it. And they brought him back to do Catalyst soundtrack, and did a whole lot more ambient stuff with it that I never, like, I don't like Catalyst soundtrack nearly as much as I like this one. And the weird part is you can play this game's soundtracks on a jukebox in Catalyst.
Man,
I
that's a
like
slamming
Solar
night at
Field's
the
ambient
bar.
work as well, so I'm
Yeah,
just
I like
a
to get
fan.
to the bar, order myself a few shots, a few beers. Then around 9 p.m., the cool cats come in. I like to put on some chill wave. Some ambient chill wave.
Music genre names just confuse me and are most likely 100% convoluted and confusing.
It's not really chillwave, because chillwave came after this. This is more of just like ambient Europop, because that's largely what they did.
Yeah.
Like they're not Europop, but what's the name of the Still Alive? What is the genre of that?
Cool. I think it's called cool.
Like chiptune.
I mean, it is cool.
Well, not really chiptune. I don't know. Vocal tunes.
It's actually a shame it doesn't have its own Wikipedia article.
The other Still Alive does. Not that I'm bitter.
I like them both.
I mean, they're both done by the same guy, aren't they?
The Wikipedia article just says that it's a mixture of electronic and ambient musics. Ambiental? Is that a real thing?
Where is November? That's supposed to trigger. There we go.
Exactly how it started.
Okay.
The authorities
So
said
in the middle of
changes
this
for the greater good.
level, we get this like weird
But
bit
good
where
isn't the
Faith starts narrating.
This sounds like a music video. That's what this sounds like. So,
Wait, was there something?
Except that would be way better because it would just be like a 4-minute video of this random chick who narrates
here?
this thing.
No.
And it doesn't need to have depth.
You know, if Faith spoke more the entire game, that might help smooth over some of the plot holes.
Yeah.
It's like, why is this the thing she responds to and not like anything else we've seen so far?
Yeah, some graffiti that says "Where is November?" Oh,
I mean,
It's
it
too late to
clearly
make us
ties
give
into
a
the
shit about
lore.
I just
Yeah. Again, it's too late to make us give a shit about the lore and make us think that it's a living, breathing thing. It clearly isn't. It is a dead, floppy thing, occasionally thrown in front of our faces in Expedia-style cutscenes.
all right. Your favorite segment, Campster, right here.
Oh boy.
Be careful, babe.
The gold and the blue is like really nice.
Yeah, it's a great change-up.
I mean, it's just orange teal, but like, it's off enough from traditional orange teal that it works.
Plus, they earned it.
Yeah, they have
They
plenty
earned it
of
with an
not that.
entire... Yeah, they had an entire game full of really
This
fresh,
is gonna be
original
bad.
color schemes. They've earned themselves some classic orange and teal.
It should have been orange and black.
A game that just looked literally like this would have been horrible.
That was for you, Alex.
Why was it for me?
Because you don't
See,
remember
we can
that
do this
you're
conversation
trying to
we had
trigger
about
me with the
people.
Warframe colors.
Yeah, I am. I was trying to
thought
say
you
that
were
orange and
doing a
black is the best
Halloween
color
thing.
scheme. Yep.
Halloween
my
logo.
favorite holiday.
You say that like Halloween isn't awesome.
Is Deus
I
Ex
mean,
the
candlelight is
ultimate
my favorite
Halloween game?
holiday.
I guess Deus Ex isn't really orange, it's just kind of yellow.
I thought Deus Ex was. Oh, I guess that's you're talking about the new one. I was gonna say.
Well,
Is it
yeah.
more like
Yeah,
a
Human
Yeah,
Revolution is like yellow and black.
Yeah.
The original Deus Ex is, yeah, mostly blue and gray.
What? Oh. Okay. Party over. Let's go.
So, we're going after white hair gun guy, right?
Oh, I'm not going to survive this. I don't know what was going on with the jumping stuff. Alright, I'll just snipe these people.
It's pretty funny to say that like
We're
that's
going
an
after
option
what?
that you're only just now considering.
So we're going after Two Guns McGee, right?
Ugh.
Wow.
No,
was
why would
painful.
we be going after him?
I don't
He
know.
was
Chris
holding
said it.
them
And I
off.
listened to Chris. That's what I thought, but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, then who are we going after? I'm confused
We're
about what
trying
a
to get
revenge
to
plot
Kate.
is.
We're getting to Kate. We're not on a revenge
Again.
plot. They unrescued Kate, and now
It's
we
better be
gotta
Kate Upton this time.
re-rescue her.
But
I want to
doesn't
cool her,
that-
Kate. Your sister sucks.
So we rescued her, and then the game, in a cutscene, unrescued her off-screen,
Yes. Off-screen unrescued her.
and now our goal is to re-rescue her with no promise that they won't just do that again.
Basically.
Yeah. Also, we're gonna.
This time we're
rescue
gonna do
her
it by
jackknife.
fighting our way up a big tall tower, so...
So this is what revengeance actually means.
Yeah.
We're also gonna rescue her from Jackknife because this game loves its cast of 5 characters and it hates coming up with any connective tissue for their actions.
I wish the game just had like blatant continuity errors at that point. Like the wrestling guy could be a villain again, even though he's dead.
he just re-shows up.
Just go full Space Mutiny.
Exactly.
I would play Space Mutiny the video game. I'm thinking third-person cover-based shooter.
FMB.
It's called Wing Commander.
Man, Wing Commander.
Alright, it'd be swell if we didn't fall
I'm
off
really
that ledge.
mad
There
now
we go.
because I'm imagining a Wing Commander game with fucking Reb Brown in it. Ideally, Reb Brown just playing
Oh.
David Ryder.
There's an elevator ahead.
I wonder how much the Space
Okay.
Mutiny license costs.
You should be able to get to the top floor and escape from there.
I bet it's one of those things where legally you can't buy it.
I don't know, because they keep re-releasing MSTs, the MST episode,
Cool
so someone has to
sequence
own the
coming
rights.
up. Yeah.
I have this sneaking suspicion that the rights belong to some individual who has no means to sell it. Or like they belong to like 50 individuals and the MST3K guys are just like have some kind of legal hand wave.
Alright, time to get to the fuck this sequence part of the game, because fuck this sequence.
I guess
And
maybe
now
not.
for 8 hours of death.
Look around.
We can
This
get a
is
title card
nearly
for that,
impossible
right?
to do without
Fuck.
shooting people.
This sequence.
Taking Kate to the roof.
Oh,
The
God.
chopper coming in. You'll have to be quick.
Okay, so all the
Oh,
doors are
theme song.
closed, and to stop the doors from being closed,
You have to open them. Did I nail it?
I have to we have to destroy their entire server room. They've locked me in the server room with all their law enforcement stuff in it.
I feel like we've broken
With-
glass enough in this game that we could probably just do that here.
Actually, fuck Josh, you got me wanting to really write a novelization of Space Mutiny.
Of what?
He's never
Space
seen it.
Mutiny. You know how like in the 80s and 90s especially there would just be novelizations of random movies, and often the novelizations would be full of the authors trying to make sense of the bullshit script.
Alright, I did it in one try.
Wow.
Nice.
I remember that being way worse.
That's really hard if you don't use guns. What is the
How-
what is the purpose of this room?
How do you blow them up again? Without guns?
The
Do you
line
just
to
punch-
Space
Shoot
Mountain.
them. You get them to shoot them. You get them to shoot at you and shoot them.
A little bit yellow to cleanse the palate.
I am really amazed we did that in one life. I was not expecting that. So we beat the game. This is it.
Yep.
No, actually, there's one We have to do this.
Well, yeah,
but yes, the game is effectively. This is the end of the game. Wow, look at that rotor. It's just a texture.
What's this supposed to be?
This is Jackknife. You remember, Mr. Guy who falls off of buildings.
Faithy.
No, I don't care.
And he's got exactly the same story as Celeste. Oh, I'm helping these guys because I don't want to fucking die, but I'm mean about it.
Shoot the messengers. Without hope, and without the runners, your clients, those who just won't let go of you.
Oh no,
Well,
our
try to
clients.
make this whole game retroactively
we know
make
nothing
sense.
about.
Clean up the last of
you also, I guess, have the idea of Mirror's Edge with, like, these evil runners are the dark reflection of Faith's good runners. Again, it's totally underdeveloped and goes nowhere, but I just see details that could have amounted to something, but don't.
Man, there's a lot of times there where you could have jumped
several
in.
seconds there, yeah, where we could have done shit. Oh, here we go. Here's the
Sooner or later, you have
A
to jump
leap
as if
of
he's saying,
faith.
"Please jump." Oh,
But it's a leap of faith.
Oh my god,
Like,
I can't believe you made that.
I didn't make it, the game made it, but that's what it is. Like, that's the whole point.
Bye, Jackknife.
It actually looked like you were about to die for a second there. And now the helicopter crashes. Because, you know how it goes.
Wow, she grabbed onto that with handcuffs? I'm not buying it.
Police training.
No.
That's what police academy's about.
She got caught twice. She didn't go through any training. You kidding me?
God, I love this song, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song redeems this whole incredibly stupid ending.
The music really was trying to make up the rest of the game there. at the
Model
end.
that probably was supposed to have more in the game than this one scene.
Boy,
can actually
we
through
sure are
cheats and
standing on a
mods.
tower full of security guys in a world that now blames us
They
for
all
the death of
disappeared. See, they're
multiple
gone.
people.
They vanished. The aliens abducted them and put them in the new Mirror's Edge, which
Well, Kate, here we are standing on top
still
of a building
isn't
full of
as
private
good as this
security
game,
guards.
and this game has its problems.
And footage showing us killing private security guards, and also our runner's network is disabled, and also we accomplished nothing.
See, this could have been a cool setup for a badass sequel where it's just you and your sister on the run, and your sister is like not very good at it, but you have to be in this like heightened sense of security, and there are people coming to kill you all the time. That could have been really cool.
The decision to not... Go ahead, Rosemary.
They could have just outright segregated it and had sections where you played as Kate shooting people with your gun.
The decision to not make Mirror's Edge Catalyst a direct sequel and instead to reboot it in a Hunger Games-esque young woman versus the dystopia future only savior of humanity thing, I don't get it. This game needed to be... This game needed its universe rehabilitated. It did not need a reboot.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I think that it was an excellent instinct to have nothing to do with this storyline, because this storyline is a complete dead end. This whole thing doesn't work. It doesn't have direction. The actions of the plot are not supported by the threadbare universe. They're not interesting on their own, and they involve actions by characters that have no particular context to make them interesting. This, as a story, is terrible. It's terrible in a deceptive way, where on the surface level, it's just non-functional. And passes because you don't really examine it much, and you're eager to get to the next very good gameplay sequence.
Yeah, I will give Catalyst this. The story in Catalyst, at least, is internally consistent and is like supported by the gameplay. Like there's none of this weird situation where like this plot was literally written to tie a bunch of disconnected levels together. Like the story in Catalyst is still not good, and it ends in a dumb cliffhanger. And since Catalyst didn't do all that great, and like within like 12 months went on to the EA Access thing, which is not a good sign. Like it's probably never going to get followed up on, and if anything, we'll probably end up with a third Mirror's Edge reboot in 8 years. But the story in Catalyst like works at least on a technical level. Oh hey, we got voiceover explaining some other stuff at the end.
Are we getting a Marvel
now that this
post-credit
song is
scene?
also still alive, and I thought you guys were talking about the Portal song.
Wait a second.
That's why I said chiptune
Wait a second.
vocals.
We weren't talking about the Portal
Yeah,
song?
no, this is the song.
I was like, why are they talking about Still Alive? Like it's the only song in a video.
I was in the same boat. I didn't even know until just now. I'm glad you
Time
mentioned
to go
it.
to the shame corner.
Man, I
Me
got
and
this
you.
shit in my Spotify playlist.
This is not by Jonathan Coltrane, by the way, for anyone who thought I knew what I was talking
Coltrane.
about. How it's pronounced, I don't even know. Shut up. I don't know anything. Don't make fun of me.
Noted.
Oh, god damn it.
Noted nerd folk / blues singer Jonathan Coltrane.
I got the names mixed up. What do you want from me?
Double shame corner for you.
I mean, my statement wasn't wrong. It's not by Jonathan Coltrane. You all can
Jonathan Coltrane is my favorite character in Gears of War.
Yeah, and this is why I keep saying nobody should ever think I'm an expert about anything.
In the end, like,
Go ahead.
I think even like I think the way the combat in this game plays out is even worse than the story. Like the story, you could kind of, if this were just a cool puzzle game with this like story that's kind of overblown and doesn't really go anywhere and doesn't really fit, like that would have been bad but not like terrible. You know, it would have been okay. But the combat encounters that just punctuate so much of this game that are very much like murder arenas where often your only option is to like have to fight everybody. Those just do not mesh with the way the game plays at all.
No. I think we've been pretty hard on the game in general this week. I think it's important to remember the context this came out in. This was in 2008, right when we were really getting into the swing of everything is brown and gray and sad forever. And so seeing a game that looked like this was incredibly refreshing. We did not have an indie scene to sort of do pretty colorful stuff while the AAA scene did dreary, gray, grimdark stuff. It was like all AAA grimdark, gritty stuff, and then this, which was a breath of fresh air. Also, it was doing first-person platforming. Now it's almost acceptable if you focus on it to do first-person platforming right. At the time, this was an incredibly daring decision because it had become anathema to suggest you do first-person platforming at all in games.
Yeah.
It was the worst part. Everyone remembered the worst parts of Half-Life and everything else were the platforming segments. You just don't do first-person platforming, and here was a game doing nothing but that, and it is the best part of that game.
You know, I'd say this was a small but meaningful step towards the eventual, like, reversal of the whole AAA games must be gray and dreary phenomenon. Which, really, Bethesda was the last AAA publisher to get that memo.
Yeah, well, I would say that Dishonored was a good step in that direction, and I think that's Bethesda.
Dishonored, certainly, yeah. Okay, that's a good point. When I say Bethesda, I guess I was just referring to how Skyrim and Fallout 3 both had this sort of strange desaturation.
Well, Fallout 3
contributed
was
nothing.
2007, I want to say, so that was before this game came out.
That's true. I guess I'm only talking about Skyrim. I guess Skyrim was the only Bethesda
Skyrim
game
is
that was
their
curiously colorless. Like, I talked about that in my Elder Scrolls series, where, like, I get why it's colorless, but it's still a bad idea.
Fallout 3 was curiously green. So that's it. I mean, I like this game. Doing this in the context of a like time-sensitive Let's Play maybe doesn't show it off the best way because like there's sort of this constant like need to push forward, and that often leads to me taking dumb risks with the way I was platforming, and like sort of magnifies every death in the game. It still feels good to play in parts. Like that I was having fun that whole climb the tower platforming sequence, even though I died a number of times. But like when you even just get a couple of those combos together and like make enough progress to get to the next checkpoint, that feels good.
I'll play devil's advocate. I couldn't get into a game like this now or ever because it was way too pricey for me when it came out, and now because I think other games can do this better for less money. So, it's an interesting thing to pick up if you want to check out what games were like back then and see, like, that this was, in its time, a very cool platformer that you didn't really see with many other games. That is true.
It was unique.
So like, yeah, in the same way that you should probably try to play Half-Life at some point because it was super unique. The original Half-Life is really old still, and may not be for everyone. This game doesn't look like it's for me.
I'll say, I'll echo what Josh said on the way out, that there are bits here that work. When the game feels like you're in a Run Lola run or a movie chase sequence, it really is absolutely incredible, and there really is nothing else like it. You're in this dystopic future of really bright colors, and you're trying to avoid being chased by these guys, or you're trying to chase down this one guy, or you're trying to climb up this tower, free-running parkour style, and that all works really well. And then that's maybe 20 to 50% of the game, and then there's everything else and the story, and none of that works. But the parts that are good are so good. I still, this game has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
It is a really beautiful game, and I think that it is nice to watch, especially if you get someone who's doing like a flawless run through. I think it is like a really cool game to play, but also just experience like third party. I think it is like suffering from the like timeliness of like parkour being cool in like the late 2000s, but I think it doesn't like get full of itself, and like you're not doing tricks, and you're not some like cool dude who's just like doing stuff for fun. It does have a little bit of substance to it, and it is also monumental in that you do have like a female protagonist that is like pretty cool and fairly desexualized and a person of color, so that's always like a plus.
And no romance subplot at all.
Yeah, it's all about her and her sister and other people.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of sisters, too.
Oh. Have a look at this concept of your
Oh, that looks like Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, it looks like...
No. Oh, God, what's his name? I gotta look him up.
How does
man,
it not?
he looks just
You
like
don't
an
think
actor.
so?
It's Hugo Weaving.
I really like.
It's Hugo
Is that
Weaving.
his name?
Yes. It's Elrond, or
Oh,
Agent
yes.
Smith.
I can see that. I can see that. That's not who I was thinking of, but I'm gonna try to find the guy
I
I'm
closed the
thinking
stream
of.
and I can't see who you're talking about.
It's two pictures of Hugo Weaving and one that looks like it's either Hugo Weaving or maybe Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. It's like all those three combined. I still think a little bit of Benedict Cumberbatch.
So
was he a thing in 2008?
No,
oh, you just didn't know about him. He was underground. Just like
so,
the runners.
Next up, you guys want to do Mirror's Edge Catalyst?
No.
No, thank you.
No.
Let's do it.
No.
Nope.
We don't. We're not gonna do it.
We actually don't know what's gonna happen for the next couple of weeks as far as spoiler warning is concerned, because I'm going on vacation, and that's gonna make everything
Where
really
are you
challenging.
going on vacation to?
I don't know. I wasn't going to tell you.
Okay.
I'll just figure it out as we go.
That sounds like a good idea. Bring food.
Seriously, we're going to be setting up some one-off episodes to be broadcasting over the next few weeks, so don't go anywhere.
I mean, you probably want to go somewhere. The next time that those are going to be a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a week, so I mean, if you have any grocery runs, you might want to get that out of the way.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay,
go to the
we're done.
bathroom sometime in there.